Hi guys, welcome back.
What's going on, man?
As promised, we're back to talk about the breakup. I would say part of the whole co-parenting situation that we're approaching in our culture. So we wanted to definitely give you our take on the breakup section when it comes to co-parenting and how, you know, the do's and the don'ts play a big role in the effects of that the co-parenting may bring to the table when it's time to co-parent the kids that are at stake right now.
And as she's talking about all that, we're going to jump right into it. There ain't no time for the long talking. First and foremost, after the breakup, there's always still feelings, either on the male side or the female side or both sides. The only way y'all going to get things to work is to get out your feelings. Now, in some cases, the woman or the male might need time away. The child might be with the woman or the male, the mother or the father. But the only way y'all gonna be able to get things to move smooth and without the hiccups, well, let's not even say without hiccups. There's always gonna be hiccups. There's always gonna be agreements and disagreements. But one thing that worked for us was just getting past the feelings and realizing that it was only about our daughter.
Another thing that plays a role is definitely making sure that you want to select that you're going to break up, but you're not going to break up with the family aspect of it. You're going to break up perhaps as individuals in this, but you need to stay together as a family unit. That's one of the biggest things in co-parenting. We fail to realize that when we break up, we can't break up with our kids. Do you realize that? You can only break up with each other. What are you going to do with your child? Like, oh, okay, I'm leaving. My child gets left behind also. You know, I'm going to break up with my child because I'm mad at you. You have to always remember that family aspect of the breakup cannot happen. Like, you cannot break up with your family. You have to remain as a family unit. You have to keep that part of the relationship as strong as possible, especially during the individual breakup between the adults in the relationship. That's one of the biggest things you guys need to keep in mind, that the kids are going to be paying attention and they're going to be asking questions and realizing, like, hey, what did I do? I didn't break up with anybody.
And that's the baddest part about this whole thing, because when you and your mate, or it might not even be that y'all were in a titled relationship, you know, y'all could have just been messing around and doing things, but that's some sort of relations, right? So with that being said, sometimes you just have to be adults and realize that the only person that gets destroyed when you two are bickering and arguing is the child. The child takes it heavy. The child, remember, children are sponges. They absorb everything you do. So with that being said, as I said before, and I'll say probably every flipping episode, get out your feelings, man.
That plays a big role. If we don't get out of our feelings as adults, we tend to stay in this deep depression. We hate this other person, and we fail to realize, okay, what about the kids? Like, they want to see that other parent. You may not want to see that other parent, but that's when you have to grow up, get out of your feelings, and definitely say, okay, for my child. Now, I'm going to stay in this relationship for my child, but I'm going to definitely be an adult, choose to work with the other parent so that this child can flourish and have the best of both worlds.
Both worlds.
That's one of my biggest things I always urge, is to make sure that your child gets the best of both worlds, because without both parents, the kids are suffering. They definitely come to lack in one aspect or another. Don't get me wrong, there are single parents out there by choice or not by choice, and they do what they have to do. So please do not get me wrong in saying, oh, if you're a single parent, you're not co-parenting, it doesn't work, your child's not gonna this or that. Do not get me wrong. It's just the situations and the relationships which do have two parents and they are not making it work for their own selfish reasons. Those are the people that need to keep in mind that these kids are going to get affected, because they're going to see that in front of them. They're going to see their parents constantly
constant conflict. And you always got to remember, the children are the ones that matter the most. You both might not like each other no more. Whoop-de-doo. Some of y'all might not have even liked each other. Y'all just had a one-night stand, two-night stand, or three-night stand. Whatever it is. At the end of the day, you both laid down. You're both adults. You didn't use condoms. You had a child.